are with another Torq Moto podcast. This time, it's a little bit more, it's like speed dating.
It's ArenaCross Special.
ArenaCross Special. We are at Birmingham, at the Resorts World Arena. You can probably still hear the machines in the background building the track. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to talk to some ArenaCross stars. Jack Brunell being one of them. Yes, you are a star,
Points
mate.
leader. Let's get that one in.
Still got the red plate.
Still got the red plate. Jack, let's get into the thick of it straight away. You've been doing indoor racing for a long time, throughout Europe. This ArenaCross thing's 10 years old now, and it really feels now like it's sort of starting to root. Would you agree with that?
It's definitely part of the English schedule, isn't it?
I mean, I've done it from the beginning, so I've been in here more than 10 years, I guess, like even before that. So look forward to obviously training all year just to come and race, obviously, for 2 months it is, obviously in different venues, in the nice, warm, packed out stadium. So that's why I enjoy doing it, earn a load of money, hopefully, if you do good. And then
good for you.
Get back to work again.
Actually, you're being polite there. You've said in press conferences before you like ArenaCross because I'm not going to give you a direct quote, but I'll try and get close because it means I don't have to ride around
in a piss wet field.
Wet field.
For 50 quid. 50 quid, I think, if I got 10th in the British Championship.
There's no fun in that,
I was happy with that. Like, I was happy to get 10th
you
for 50 quid.
You do more than 50 quid's worth of damage.
Oh, it cost me 500 quid to race, but I'd done 50. So all my ArenaCross money that I used to bunce up, used to spend it all on motocross. But it's because I love the sport. So that's why I done it.
It don't always make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense now. Looking back at it, if I was obviously worrying about the money, but yeah, now life's good now. So winning races, good bonuses off Stark as well.
However,
so
is that number one plate getting, kid?
I mean, I'd love to have it at the last round. Really would. But Harry's riding good. The guys are all riding good. It's obviously down to me and Harry now by the looks of it. So we will see this weekend. It's a proper track. The ground's really good. It's like normally my best race. So if I can go away with the red plate this weekend, take it into the home race, and then see where we are.
Home race. He said to me, when was we last time out in Aberdeen, that if it gets messy, then you're going to have to get messy going into the last round. But we've still got this round.
You've got to do what you've got to do.
Yeah. Of course, and you've been chasing this for so long. With that in mind, then, we just said about how we think that this is doing a good thing for British motocross and all that kind of stuff. Rewind when you was a kid and then you started doing this. Do you think more kids, like at John's level, for example, should be starting to look at this? It's not just about the pros. We need to get the next generation in, don't we?
Yeah, I still don't understand why you've got these young kids, obviously, that just say, I just want to race motocross. ArenaCross is obviously dangerous or whatever. But listen, our sport's dangerous as it is. You've seen how good little John is progressing. That speed from the ArenaCross is going to go into motocross. So for me, it's like a no-brainer. You come in, you show, look how many more sponsors you can get by bringing them to this event and showing them, obviously, how good it is. Then you can take that. You can take it to motocross. Yeah, it is.
You can get yourself a burger.
Listen, your wife and your brothers and sisters don't mind coming to watch because they're in the warm and they're watching a proper show. It's a bit different, like I said, when you are in a piss wet field.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's nowhere near as fun. So it's a no-brainer for me. Like all the young guys, the top young guys, should be here racing, and then try and promote themselves, and then ready for motocross.
What I think's mega about ArenaCross is there's going to be a lot of people in these stadiums who don't own bikes. Yeah. And they're going to go away and they're going to badger the parents. Yeah. And it's what they're going to want to do. And that is proper getting people involved. That's what we need as an industry. We need some more people on bikes.
Yeah, we do, yeah. And like I said, you just got your Joe Blogs just buying a ticket because they want to go see an event. And they don't really know who the riders are. They just come to watch a really good event. Like, hats off to Matt. The guys do put on a really, really, really good event, I guess.
Like I said earlier, I shit myself renting a field in Swindon.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like there. The bills here must be off the
field,
scale.
I thought you had about 6 when I was there. I had to park about 3 miles away when I was riding.
It is full. You've
got to start buying land. They don't make it anymore, man.
I'll be up there this year. Now he's next to me. I want a prime spot at the front like everybody else has.
We'll look after you.
Well, yeah. Do you know what? Maybe you should strike a deal as soon as we finish this.
Yeah, I think
if you can come out of here with an ArenaCross title,
you're the only person who's asked me for a front row parking spot.
But if you can get the ArenaCross title done, and you can say, look, you've got the current ArenaCross champion racing your event, Wobbs.
And I can race me Stark there as well, can I not?
No.
No, I'll be back on the 500, the CR 500, hopefully.
You need to get on that thing a few weeks before.
Yeah, mate.
So you're going to jump from the start.
Yeah.
Like the most eco-friendly thing in the world to the most un-eco-friendly thing.
Honestly, I just loved it. It was so... like I said, the most fun of a race that Fox Hills was on that bike. The S. Briggs guys, Spencer and obviously Bradley, they keep pestering me. Come and pick the bike up. It's ready for you to go ride. So
you need to go and get it.
I will get it. I'm going to do a couple of races before it again because, like I said, I really enjoy riding that bike. And it suits me because I think it's sort of like I'm a two-stroke guy like I'm on the Stark. So I've got a lot of throttle control anyway. I didn't really use the clutch on the 500. I just used the power. So yeah, really.
It's pretty cool riding in front of that many people. And
yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. But I just want to be part of the big race this year. So it'd be nice.
You're probably under contract.
You're not old enough, are you? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm old. I'm 34.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
I'm way old enough. Don't you worry about me.
2 30s and a 40. Yeah. You're allowed. Get yourself a team.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm in a Spriggs, so we should be fine.
Oh, yeah, you'll be all right.
34, knocking on. Talking about CR500, you're probably under contract to ride indoors with Stark, but maybe there's a promotional video there. Wobbs, get him cruising around here. Well, not cruising, on the CR500.
Listen, I had the bike at my house, and I said to little John, to John, and he said, I thought I'll take it on the Supercross track. That'd be good. But I never got around to doing it, so I might take it around the Supercross track just to have a little go and see. The suspension was just so soft though, so
yeah, do that after Fox Hill. Don't go doing that before Fox Hill.
We'll get there.
What's the deal with Stark then? Because you're a factory rider.
I know, unbelievable,
you legitimately made it as a factory team.
We just had Sebastian in, and Sebastian's.
Yeah, listen. I mean, I went out there, spoke to. I've got a lot of respect for Sebastian, so whatever he says, I do. I wanted a 2-year deal.
He said, actually.
Yeah, I wanted a 2-year deal just so that I could just put my mind at rest. So I know I'm going to put a lot of effort in for the 2 years. Obviously, this year's gone unbelievable already, so they're really happy. We can only progress. I'm on a bolt standard bike. I mean, the battery's, I think, 7 kilos lighter. It's got 1 cell less, but apart from that, we're on a stock bike straight out the crate. And we could just swap bikes. It's so easy just to ride, put your suspension in another bike and race, which is a really good thing about it. So do this, and obviously next year was the plan to do it again next year. So they've hopefully got some more races to do in the up-and-coming summer series and stuff. Will be nice just to keep riding, really.
Cool. No, I think it's cool.
And then coming into next year, swinging again, hopefully.
That's cool that you got a 2-year deal. How did that go? Was that haggle? Or did you go and want a 2-year deal? And they went, yeah, fine. And you went, oh, fuck, should have got 3.
I just said to Seb, look, I'm turning, leaving a lot of stuff behind. Had some good relationships with, I said, with Mike and that. And the other guys I've rode for. Same with Lee Talon. He keeps pressuring me, I've got 450s here, come and ride motocross. I'm like, we'll see, Lee, we'll see. Because I'm only contracted to race ArenaCross, and that's all they want to do is ArenaCross and Supercross. So I can do other stuff outside that, which is really nice. Like I said, so we'll see what the summer brings. Like I said, they're going to do the French Championship, whether I go ahead and do that with them or not, or just do some events. Yeah. I mean, there'll be loads of events, so I guess they want to be trying to race and promote the bike. So, like I said, get ready for next year. We've got all the facility there. The bike's only going to get better. We've obviously got Justin changing stuff on the bike every time he rides, bless him. He's like the test dummy. I just literally ride the bike. As I said, put whatever settings in you think, and then I ride it and just come off and say, yeah, that was all right.
Well, you've been in with this from the get-go, from the very start.
Yeah.
10 years we've been doing this, actually longer if you count the COVID years.
Yeah, a lot more, yeah.
Where would you like to see ArenaCross go? Do you think it's plateaued? Do you think it's time to start taking it to different countries?
Yeah, listen, it's the best show you can get. I've done the World Supercross twice. As an event, riders, obviously unbelievable riders, but as a show, they're obviously it's not as impressive, I don't think, as what this is. So hopefully Matt and the team can go to Europe, and obviously then you'll get all the top European riders again. The teams obviously start with European teams, so that'd be nice for us. We can go out and do that, and just keep building. It'd be nice to go exploring all these different places, like Australia would be nice if you can get one in Australia. Yeah,
California.
Yeah, I think Stark allowed to race in Australia actually. So yeah.
Well, we had Seb in a little while ago, which you're going to see another date, by the way. But he said about trying to evolve that and get Stark racing in more championships. So
yes,
I think it's a bit of a battle to allow him to race.
That's the problem at the moment, is being able to race. UK we can race. I think the French Championship we can race. I guess Australia.
But like you said, they kicked back against the 4-strokes when they came out.
Yeah.
And they'll have to use them. They'll have to let them in. I mean, I think it's going to save the sport myself.
Listen, I ride at John's house. I go out there riding. His dad doesn't even know I'm out there riding. When I'm on the 450, he would come out and say, "Cool, you're riding, are you?" But now he doesn't even hear me. He comes out and he's like, "Bloody hell, you done your riding already?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm done." And he's like, that is the future.
Oh my God,
for riding your own personal track and stuff, the bike is the future. It's so good, honestly, so good.
Did you find the adaptation easy then, if it is that good, or did it take a little time, muscle memory and all that?
I flew out there straight after Bolesworth, 3 weeks or 4 weeks over. I didn't ride the bike at all because I got hurt, so I went straight there, got straight on the bike, took my brother, and I just rode. And they were like, "You ride this really good." And I was like, "I know, I feel really good." That's why I wanted to get on the bike and have a ride. I adapted it really well.
I never used a clutch. Style?
Yeah, it's a lot of throttle control, which I have anyway because I'm a two-stroke guy. I've always been a two-stroke guy. I always race two strokes. I never really use the clutch on my 450. Just use the power. So it's like me riding my 450, but without a clutch. It's just instantly there, which how I used to set my 450 up anyway.
Cool.
And like I said, it's so light, and the bike doesn't ride me no more. No. That's the biggest difference. I ride that bike, and I enjoy come off, and I've had a laugh. The 450, some races you come off and you're like, that was hard work. But on this bike, it's not. It's really fun.
Cool.
Okay, we're comparing 450 to the Stark, but you're going to ride a 500. So
yeah, the 500 is the same as the Stark. I think it's just a lot more. Just a lot more vibraty. Yeah. Like, it'd be the same how I ride because I didn't use the clutch on that either, and just used the gears on that. I think I was just in third gear around the corner, just chugging around. They're like, "How come we not hear you?" I was like, "You got to use the bike. Like, I know how to use the engine and stuff." So the only thing is the rattling and the noise I'm going to have to get back used to because it did rattle a hell of a lot.
Yeah, you are going from one. You're going to go from one extreme back to the other. You've gone from full stealth mode, silent. And then, like you said, everything's going to be chinging and changing and rattling.
And I'm going to have to start the bloody thing and all. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, there's always that.
I just press the button and my little iPhone thing comes on and then I'm away.
Off you go.
Not no more. I have to kickstart it. Yeah.
We're signing off very quickly. You're chasing this down. You know, this ArenaCross start. You have been done for a long time. 2 to go. As I said, you've got a 1 point lead. Try to put into words, I know it's not going to be easy for you, but I'm going to ask anyway. Try to put into words what it would actually mean to you to win. We saw what it meant to you to win your first ArenaCross final.
Yes.
Which was monumental. You know, I mean, that would be your almost life's ambition since you've been racing indoors, I would have thought. The win an indoor title in the UK.
Every time I race, I want to win. Obviously, you have hurdles of the way. Most of the time, I have bad luck. So this year, touch wood, has been really good so far. So for me to win, yeah, it'd be unbelievable for me, for the team, for everything really. Like, the guys don't see how much effort you put behind the scenes and how much effort I've put in to get to where I am now. Like, years and years of riding, just like I said, me and my dad used to just go all over Europe. So, yeah, to win would be nice. Really nice.
I'd like to see it.
Wish you all the best, mate.
Yeah, I do mean that. You know, like I said, it sounds like we particularly what I do out there, can't really be biased to riders and all that, but I'm going to be on this occasion because I've seen the effort and how long you've been chasing it, and it'd be just such a cool story for you to get it done. So we wish you the best of luck tomorrow night. Get yourself out of here. We've got a press conference to do in a minute.
Thank you,
there you go, Mr. Jack Brunell on the Stark Future team, currently leading the championship by 1.
Just the 1 point. Happy days.
Happy days. Next in the AX hot seat for Torq Moto is Mr. Dylan Woodcock. Woody, how are you? Nice beard coming on. Well done.
Yeah.
Those teeth look pearly white as well. You're in the film business now.
Yeah, you know, I'm having to grow the beard out a little bit for my character and on set.
Is that real? I was only joking.
Yeah, no, I'm actually having to grow it out because if I take this off, I look about 12. You wouldn't think I was 23, would you?
No.
If I took it off. But yeah, working in a week, so I haven't really had a chance to ride since my little incident the other week, and yeah, here, loving it.
Explain to the viewers that don't know what you say your job in the week. It's not your normal job.
No.
What does Dylan Woodcock do between racing bikes on the weekend now?
Training to be a stuntman in the movie industry. So that's a different experience. Always learning other stuff. Like, you know, I was sleeping on your couch when I was like 13. So I didn't really do judo, trampolining, rock climbing.
No, you didn't do a lot, to be honest. You were quite late getting out of bed. Typical 13-year-old kid. I'd just like to point out that Dylan rode for Team Green, hence why, you know.
Yeah, so learning all different skills, and it's fun. I'm enjoying life at the minute. It's good fun.
Excellent.
And you're riding great. You know, I've got to say that to you. Great to me to say it because you sat here next. But you're riding really good. You must have been genuinely, obviously pissed off with what went down in Belfast.
I was pissed off, to be honest. But I walked off and held my head high, knowing that I could have won that night. And yeah.
Track's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking great. I mean, like,
you can say that, but anyway,
more techier, the better for me. I just want these whoops to be a little tiny bit bigger.
Do you?
Just to separate them up. But no, I know it's got to cater for everyone. But yeah, I'm excited. I always like this race. Good race, long rhythms.
Always a good crowd here as well.
Yeah, good crowd. The pits are always good here. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't want to miss this one before the season was ended. So glad I'm back.
That shows how AMA you've gone. Because I was looking at them and thinking, do you know what? For British whoops, they're quite big.
Yeah,
and you're like, nah, come on.
We need to puff them up.
Puff them up a bit.
The first two just need to be a little bit bigger so they can't wheelie in, and then that'll separate them a little bit. But no, I'm excited for it. I've been enjoying riding lately. I think that's been showing, and yeah, just excited to be here.
Talking of AMA, what a great experience to do. Even more so, I think, because you kind of for the last couple of years when you have done that, you've done it off your own back, which is a massive undertaking. Wobbs has obviously spent time living in America. We've all been over there and watched racing. It's hard enough to do AMA anything, motocross but to do it and like sort out all the travel, all the bikes, everything.
Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, I didn't have the option to go there this year as the stunt industry and the movie game was on strike due to the actor strike and all of that stuff. So there was no work, so I was just labouring and just rode a bit for Verdi, done some outdoor riding, and then done Wobbs' race on the old 2-stroke, so that was good. And yeah, it's just a different year for me, to be honest. I didn't have the funds for myself personally to go fund myself, so jumped in here, got my neck in, shown a few good results, hit the podium every time I was in the main, so trying to keep that podium streak alive this weekend and just keep rolling.
Excellent.
Going back to, you did the very first, when it was rebranded, ArenaCross in Wembley.
Yeah.
For Team Green, our first year running Team Green.
What year was that?
13.
I was 13.
You was about so high.
You were born in 2000?
I was born 2000.
It's easy to work out how old you are then.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, the rest
girlfriend
of us
never misses it.
Trying to remember how old you are.
Yeah, no, that was good. I mean, I've raced even when it was Future West. Like, I actually raced my first season when I was 6 years old. So I missed a few years when I got older and stuff like that. But I was always in the neck of it. And you know what Lenny was like. He's all about the Supercross and the show and all that type of stuff. So I was here every year doing this stuff, and I always have been.
But looking back on that, do you think the indoor riding basically helped your actual outdoor career? Because you ended up winning national titles in the UK. And you went,
of course it
like
did.
the mini-O's.
Do you
think more riders, of your ilk should be doing that? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, all you got to do is look at Little John's following. Like, there's no other kids in the UK got a following like that. And I used to have the same following for doing the same sort of things Little John's doing. And it's not that hard to go off and learn something else, but just people just decide not to. And John's one of the kids that is, so it's showing, and he's leaps and bounds above all the other kids, and that's just how it is, because he's putting his neck out there to do it. And I was the same when I was younger. A lot of BMX riding, a lot of Supercross riding, going to America with you.
Yeah.
Remember I cried once about hitting a triple.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't think it was possible.
I know, that's crazy to think now. Like, you're crying because you didn't want to do a triple, and it was like, come on, Dil, you can do that. Look, come and stand back and look at it from the side.
But that's what I mean. Like, ventured out when I was at a young age, and it's paid off now. So if you're out there and you want to get into Supercross, start now.
Cool.
But you want to go and do AMA very quickly, like we said about that. You still want to chase that up, but it must be nice to be back in the UK, going into Wembley as well in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, it's great.
Hometown, is it?
Yeah.
Well, as close as you're going to get to
close
Essex.
I can get to Essex. Yeah, it's like 50 minutes an hour. So yeah, I'm excited for Wembley. I'm excited for this weekend. It's cool to be in front of the British crowd and see all familiar faces, and not just be a loner out in the back of my little tent. So yeah, I'm excited for it. It's always good to see familiar faces, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. So keep the ball rolling.
Right, we'll let you go. Go and do a stunt roll down the stairs or something. Keep your eye in. There were 2 floors up, or throw yourself off the balcony.
Yeah, I'll just go down there and end my weekend before I start.
Whatever you got to do. Have a good one tomorrow night, Dil.
Thanks for having me.
Dylan Woodcock.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Right, they are coming in thick and fast, like it is actually an ArenaCross race. With us is the Motocross champion, British Motocross champion from last year, 2023. Was going for the ArenaCross title, and then, this sounds terrible, but this did actually happen, but then you rode over your own foot. Explain more.
Yeah.
If there is anything to add to that.
Get that in your face.
As stupid as it sounds, just come out of the turn, was just very relaxed, and misplaced the foot peg, and foot went under the foot peg and crushed my own ankle. So
what did the big cheese think of that? He couldn't have been happy.
It's one of those things, innit? He was all right. To be fair, he's been very supportive about it, and it's just one of those things, but unfortunately it happens. And yeah, I'm gutted. I'm so gutted. It was all lined up to be a good series, and just took over the red plate.
Yeah, you had the points lead.
Yeah, just got the points lead. Won every session the day before, was feeling great, and then even some silly. I even won the qualifying when I done that as well.
You weren't riding an ATC 70 or anything. It was you.
I was on my proper bike.
Oh. It wasn't even a quick lap, was it? Were you on like a?
No, I was just finishing my fast lap.
Finishing a fast lap.
Just finishing the fast lap. It was the last corner. Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just one of those things. So. I didn't really know what to say. It's not even like I made a mistake and chucked it down the track and something happened. It was just...
No, you can deal with it if you have a big end over end.
Yeah, exactly.
Big ender,
that's what I mean. So, but yeah, it was just... I knew straight away that something had happened. just landed off the finish jump and rode back to the pits and then went straight to hospital.
But you've made, and obviously, so you've done your front ligaments, whatever, but you've quickly made the adaptation to ArenaCross, picked it up pretty quick. Bit of a slow starter each time, but then your speed, you're one of the fastest riders out there when you do get going. How's that been, like learning ArenaCross, because you've done it a little bit when you were younger, but you went away from it, won a junior world title.
Yeah.
What's that like, and is it helping you, do you think? Obviously not right now, but what I was trying to get at is a lot of people say it could be dangerous and all that. It's not really, is it? It's no different than motocross. We all know the risks.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's not dangerous. It's not a risk factor. I mean, going to an open
practice. He's not racing. Is that what you're trying to say?
He's been very good this year. He's been very good this year. So no, but going to an open practice day on a weekend in England can be dangerous. I mean, yeah, it's not one of those things, So it was definitely something I struggled with getting into it quick. And to be honest, in the lead up to this series, I put quite a lot of effort in to try and solve that, to get into the tracks a bit quicker, and I felt like I was doing that perfectly this tour. Just change little things. When I get on a motocross track now, I don't even do a cycling lap. I go full gas straight away.
And that's because of ArenaCross.
Yeah, from the moment I get onto the track, my first lap needs to be within 2 seconds of my fastest lap of that session, and that was just my way of wanting to get into ArenaCross quicker. And like here, you go from not riding the bike for 5 hours straight into a heat race.
Yeah.
So you've got, and it's not a bad thing. It keeps
intense,
you. Yeah, it's intense, and it keeps you on your toes, and you've got to get warmed up properly before. And it takes a lot of thinking, and that's something that I wanted to improve this year.
What I was also getting at is the importance. Like, you've put value on the ArenaCross. You're gutted. You're gutted that you couldn't win it. So it really means something. It's not just like a fill-in between motocross anymore.
No, I'm absolutely devastated. I spent 2 months in Spain preparing for this, and. Last year I wasn't prepared at all. I done I think maybe 2 days Supercross, and I rode around the whoops both days, and I come up short last year, and I said to my dad and I said to the team that won't happen again, and I'm going to put everything into the series next year, and I did. I put absolutely everything into it, and the most annoying thing was that it showed. I got into the rounds so much quicker. Qualified first in the second session in Manchester. Obviously the track was a bit beat up for us, but won the heat races straight away, got straight into it, and then this happened in Belfast. But like I said, I've just got to take it how it is and try and rest up and get better as quick as I can.
What do you think ArenaCross is doing for British motocross, and have you noticed a difference for you personally? Like, are you getting more people following you on social media now because you're putting yourself in front of a bigger audience?
It's such an integral part of the season now. It's mega. I mean, like, to have a 4 or 5 round series indoors, sit and have a beer, watch some racing, and there's a lot of people here who don't own bikes, and there's kids going to go from here who are going to be bugging the parents for a bike, and that's got to be good to be part of that.
Yeah, it is. It's incredible. I mean, like, even in Manchester and in obviously when the thing happened with the bike in the main event and things like that, like, I come away from Manchester and I had so many new followers from that. Like, it was so good, and it was just I think it's incredible for the sport, and I'm just gutted now that I've got to wait another year to do it again, and I hope Matt can put some rounds in this year. I just want more rounds. I want to keep racing, and this is so good for me. This intense racing, close racing, getting into things fast, because usually, as you sometimes see in Grand Prix, I only go fast when I'm in my comfort zone, and this is teaching me to. I've got to overcome that, and I feel like I've made a big step.
Same as America. You go to America, and first 3 or 4 laps are so intense. There's no getting your pace.
No.
Flat out from the second the gate drops.
That's it.
That's a big thing to say, because what I mean by that is, like, you've dedicated yourself to winning motocross titles and kind of not done so much of the indoor stuff. So for you, in a space of, let's be honest, sort of 1.5 sort of short years, for you to go, actually, no, this has real value to me.
And have you got any sights set on going to America?
Yeah.
But if you like this.
No, definitely. I mean, I said to Jeff at the last round, like, I would. It's 120% something I would like to do before the end of my career. When that might be, I don't know. When an opportunity may fall, or when I will go, I don't know. But it's 100% something I want to do, and I feel like this is a stepping stone for me to get there.
Very much so.
Wow.
Good for you.
That's cool. I'm glad you said that.
There's a revelation in 10 minutes.
Yeah. So where are we at with that? Obviously, you're still in it. It's not completely, but are they giving you a date, a timeline to come back? I mean, obviously, you want to try and be ready for the first outdoor. Now, this has gone out the window. Like you said, you're looking at 2025 for this now. So where are you at with that? You're going to be able to start the season, or you can't say?
No, so I mean, it's difficult. The time frame's difficult. They, the surgeon I was with, he obviously he's dealt with this before with a lot of rugby players. He's a great surgeon, and yeah, he said the usual time frame is around 8 weeks. So I mean, it's not horrendous. It's not too bad. I'm doing everything I can. I'm in oxygen every single day. I'm having laser every single day. Yeah, I'm putting absolutely everything into it. In
peanut M&Ms apparently work.
Hey,
Just
yeah,
saying.
that's
Just
it. Yeah. So I don't like
only
to.
the blue ones. Oh, don't ask me why.
I don't like to write anything off until it's over. So at the minute, without getting in the head of myself, my sights are set on Wembley.
Really? Wow. God, get
Mega.
on. I like having you on, Con. You're kind of saying it as I'm liking this.
Punching them out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look, we'll let you hobble
Go and do
around
your
and
other
go
press
easy
stuff.
because we got another official AX press conference to do now. They're working us hard, even when you're not riding. Aren't they? Grafting. So that's a little insight of AX from 3 of the big names that have been doing it.
We got one more, me.
We got one more if we can fit him on. I don't think we got time, have we?
Yeah. We can't get him up here and not
Well,
get
this is
him
going
on.
to have to be very quick.
Shut up. Cheers, Conrad. Thank you, mate.
Yeah. Like speed dating interviewing going on here. We've now got Harri Kullas in for the AX Special, Torq Moto Special. But we've got about 4 minutes with you because we've got to rush down. I'm even wasting time talking about it. How's your tour going? You're on a roll.
1 point off the lead, kid. 1
Yeah,
point.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, obviously, I never even thought about like getting in the championship because obviously we missed the first round. So I just wanted to come here and enjoy every round, every evening.
So you don't care about winning? You're not bothered about that?
No, yes, of course. But like, yeah, it's been good. I just try to enjoy and stay safe and enjoy every evening and do my potential the best what I can do. And yeah, the last 3 nights been really good.
Yeah, you've had some. You're definitely on a roll. Credit to you.
You are on a roll. You've done a lot of racing all around the world, Europe, indoors and outdoors as well. You're now basically almost like an honorary Brit. You've been racing in the UK long enough. Do you feel the love out there? Because you're a popular guy when you win the races.
Hopefully.
Well, you are. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of
no.
people are cheering you on and wanting you to do well. I mean, has it been a great experience, this tour?
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, like I said last weekend, the Arenacross has improved a lot, like over the years, and we have really nice tracks now, and
It's a lot more polished than it ever was.
Yeah.
It's a proper show, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really
for
good.
sure. Like the track is nice, so if riders are happy, then it's great show. So I've been enjoying the show, the evenings, and the tour, and obviously when you have good results, podiums, it's even better, you know. And yeah, like I say, it's they have improved a lot the series over the last 5 years when I was last time, or 6 years when I was last time here. So it's nice to be here, and yeah, like I said, try to stay safe and enjoy every weekend.
1 point in it, 2 to go. You'd love to win a British title. You won lots of MX national titles, but an British ArenaCross title would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if it comes, it comes. You know, like I don't really stress about that because like. I just, like I say, keep saying, like I just want to enjoy every evening and do my best. If I do my best, I should be on the podium and or maybe win. And then if it comes, it comes, you know. And now we are really close, so whoever finishes ahead, then that's it. So we will see, like after London. So I just, we still have 2 evenings to go. So there's a lot of points between the time practice, heat wins and stuff like that. So
if you do win, there will be some celebration. I'm pretty good friends with your team manager, your team boss. That boy knows how to party. Believe me, if you win, I'm gonna come. It's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, I don't know. It has to be end of the year because we have Hawkstone on Sunday after London.
Oh, shit.
No, not for you. You can go off and race Hawkstone. The rest of us will get hammered.
Get hammered, exactly.
You can catch up later. Very, very quickly, final question because we have got to go. What is planned after ArenaCross for you, Harry? Have you got anything concrete there? I know you did the AMAs to good effect at Motocross. Do you want to try and get yourself back over there this year?
That will be the goal, yeah. I have something else also lined up. The contract is in my email, so we are looking through that. And I don't want to say anything yet until I'm signed, but it looks good. So I should have deal for outdoors, and I try to combine that with AMA Outdoor Nationals. So it will be if everything goes well, it's gonna be busy year and a lot of racing. all around the world. So we will see. Maybe next week we have everything signed and
That'd be nice to hear.
That would be good to hear.
can announce it. Yeah.
That's all we got time for. Literally, this is classic speed dating. Look, we got 5 minutes to get to the other press conference. Thanks everybody. We've got to go.
Thanks, Harry.
Another Torq Moto done. ArenaCross Special. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Talon. Harry, come on then, I'll race you to the press conference.
Right.
50 quid that you'll win. Right, let's go. Well, that was fun. I've never done AX speed dating before.
That was fast. That was
fast and
was
furious.
Speedy.
Like the real thing.
Yeah, like almost.
Well, apart from people like rolling down the track and elbows being out and all
good.
that.
The boys did good. I mean, it's interesting. It's down to 2 rounds to go, 1 point in it.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to come and see this? It's quality.
It's been an eye-opener, I guess, for you, even you, Sat here. I know you've done a lot of like AMA, Supercross and stuff, but seeing the production,
No, it's good. I mean, I love it. I love it. It's mega. And it's such a good show. It's a good night out. It's not expensive.
No. You got tickets, you're coming out?
Oh, yeah, I'll come and buy tickets because I don't want to owe anybody anything.
You might have to just, send me a text midway through the show to get an honourable name check. No, I'll be doing that anyway. I actually haven't done that yet. I haven't mentioned Torq Moto much in the actual live show. Maybe I should. It looks like it's there's a few tickets left, but not many. It looks like it's going to be.
No, if you want to come, I'd get them booked up. There was a couple of hundred left, I heard this afternoon.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a lot or not, but you got to support Matt. He puts his nuts on the line. It's expensive to rent these stadiums and to build it, and all the staff.
Yeah.
It's a big, brave move, and you got to respect that.
You'll actually get to hear that from the man himself, because earlier on today, we've actually recorded a couple of podcasts, one with Matt and one with Sebastian Tortelli, which were both great. A little bit noisy, so we're going to try and work on the sound, because they were actually building the track all the way through that.
The diggers for us.
No, because they can't, because they've got something to do. So that's kind of cool. That was a special little AX podcast. We're going to be back with loads more. Remember to keep liking and subscribing to Torq Moto. I know we keep banging on about it.
Makes a difference. Makes a big difference.
But I will say, we've started this thing, but we haven't started it because we've been crazy busy. You've been mentally busy. I've been mentally busy doing this. So what I mean by that is, as we get really rolling when the season starts, we've got a lot more good ideas and plans for Torq Moto.
Once people start travelling up and down the roads, we've got lots lined up. It's going to be really good. Yeah.
So there you go. So keep liking and what we're doing. Leave comments, good or bad. We'll take them on the chin.
No, fuck that. Only good. I don't want to. If you don't like it, fuck off.
I'll let him answer the negative ones. I'll do the positive ones. So there you go. That's another one. Keep following us. A big shout out to these guys,
always.
Talon, and anybody else that wants to get involved, of course, because we're growing this thing.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we go and have a well-earned beer? Because we couldn't have any here. We weren't allowed any beer in the building today while we were working. So let's go and have one. I need it for tomorrow night. In fact, I'm going to go all in and go for a whiskey tonight. Several whiskies.
Not me, kid.
It's good for the old throat.
Not me.
Okay, we're out of here. We'll see you again next time.